Alright guys, so today Fortune Cookie asked, if I wanted to do the coffee chat, and I was thinking about that, and I'm not really a coffee drinker, so I got my protein shake that I drink most of the mornings with me right now. So, yeah, that's what I normally drink in the mornings is this protein shake that I get from Costco. So, sorry, you won't get any debates from me on any of the coffee brands. But, so, Fortune Cookie told me, about this coffee chat thing and having an informal chat about something to do with guns and whatnot, and so I was kind of wondering what to do it on. I had watched Thorsaxe777s and also Timothy Robinson's and Fortune Cookies, and I was trying to get an idea on what to talk about, and I wanted to keep mine nice and short and sweet because I don't have. I mean, I could babble on and on and on, but what I kind of wanted to talk about is, well, to bring the topic, I guess, I've got this guy, and I've got this guy, twin Ruger Vaqueros in 357 Magnum, and I got these, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, and maybe it's been longer. Anyways, I got these, and I've always, thought about. So I have 4 kids. I have an older daughter. Well, the oldest is a daughter, and then I got a boy, and then I got twin girls. And so I've always thought about which guns I'd like to leave with which kids when I die. And I told my wife that these right here, these Ruger Vaqueros in 357 Magnum, I wanted to leave with my twins because they're matching guns for matching girls. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about is kind of as shooters, and as I guess it doesn't matter if you're old or young or what, but the question I want to ask is, what are you guys doing now while you're alive and whatnot to bring forward the shooting sports and to pass it on to the next generation? And I watched Loads of Bacon. He's a great guy. And on one of his videos, he was shooting with his boys, a little family shoot or something. And I also do that with my kids. I actually haven't taken them in a little while, and so I should do that. But all my kids all have their own rifles, and my older daughter, for her Christmas present and birthday last year, she wanted a rifle that could shoot a little bit further than her little 22. She had a Cricket 22, or she has a Cricket 22, but she wanted something that could shoot a little bit further. So we went ahead and we bought some, like a stripped hot pink lower receiver. And anyways, we built that gun together and built her a little 223 AR-15, something that can, she's about 12 now, but it's something that can grow with her into the future, and with an adjustable stock and whatnot. So So that is, if you're a parent, I was going to say, make sure that you are teaching your kids gun safety, and also taking your kids shooting, and making sure that they have a good time and a fun time. And if you do that, then the kids, when they grow older, then they can teach and pass on what you've taught them, as far as gun safety and as far as just knowledge of guns, and just the knowledge that guns are tools and they can be used for sporting purposes, for self-defense, for recreation, Olympics. And so I was going to say that without parents passing this information down to their children, it's a lot of that's lost with the older generations when they pass. And so Loads of Bacon, good job, good on you for that, for teaching your kids and passing that on to your children. And so what are things that you guys can do if you're not a parent, or you don't have kids, or say you're retired? What can you do to help the next generation of shooters have this knowledge of gun safety and of basic shooting, how to shoot, how to clean guns, and whatnot? And so I want you all to think about that, and if you want, you can post in the comments of ideas you have to help pass on the tradition of safe shooting, and also casting and reloading. I don't really let my kids come around when I'm casting bullets. I won't let them do that until they're older. But that's something that you can pass on, some of that information and knowledge that you've gained. And it's not always convenient to do that, to do those sort of things where you pass on this tradition of shooting. Sometimes you have to volunteer. Maybe you can go to your local gun range and volunteer as a range safety officer. And if you don't know how to do that sort of thing, then take a class, learn how to be a range safety officer, and then volunteer and give back. I've always been kind of a firm believer in karma too. If you're a decent human being and you treat others the way you would want to be treated, and treat them good, good things come around to those who treat others good. And we need to do these things, to volunteer and to help others, so that we can secure this the tradition of our rights, as the Second Amendment rights in particular. And I might look a little young to some people, but I'm about almost 40, and I have with my own, out of my own pocket, I've gone and done NRA range safety officer class, rifle and shotgun instructor classes, and with the intent to volunteer with the local group of Boy Scouts. And I go ahead and volunteer with the Boy Scouts and help take them shooting, so that it's just another way to pass on the culture and knowledge and traditions of safe firearms, and the safe utilization of firearms, and to teach them that yes, it can be fun, but yes, also it can be dangerous. And so I try to at least a few times a year make sure I take out youth groups and the local Boy Scouts, and volunteer where I can to take beginners out shooting and to help them have a good experience and to be safe with it. And I also do, you know, with my family reunions and stuff, with the extended family reunions, I will take the time to haul out my portable range and bring a bunch of guns and help them have a good, safe, fun time. So anyways, that's just what I wanted to talk about real quick. Just, you know, just a challenge to all of us shooters to help pass on that tradition and on to the next generation, and to help them out. And you know, who knows what we have in store politically in the next several years. But so yeah, the challenge I issue to everyone is to give back to, you know, to the shooting community, and volunteer your time at the range, volunteer your time to help out local scouting groups, Boy Scouts. I don't know if Girl Scouts do that, but Boy Scouts and maybe Girl Scouts and youth groups and whatnot. And I think if we do that, then we'll see, you know, we'll be able to help the next shooting generation, or the next generation of shooters, to fight for our rights, and also to teach them and show them that you know, shooting can be a fun, safe, enjoyable thing that we do. So I guess that's all I have. I wanted to keep it nice and short. Hopefully that was nice and short. But I had this on my reloading bench in case I ran out of stuff to say. This is a Dan Wesson 357 Magnum revolver I picked up at a pawn shop recently, really inexpensively. And this nice wood grip that it came with, it looks like the previous owner, it was a little bit loose when I bought it, but I found out why. The previous owner had drilled too far, and so when you tighten the screw, then it was too loose, because it had pushed the screw head into the wood. So my attempt to fix this is to fill this up with the epoxy and then re-drill the right diameter and see if I can recover this thing. This is a nice wood grip here. Anyways, yeah, so give back to the community and do our best to help this next generation of shooters. Thanks, and thanks for watching, and stay safe.